What better way to kick off round 6 of the GRC than with an epic subscriber clash between two teams who have plenty to fight for. It's the undefeated Flakers putting the record on the line against the Season 5 champions, the Guardians. This one promises to be so good, but will it fill that big void of some epic rugby? We're about to find out. What is going on, everyone? Hope you're all doing well, and welcome back along to your home of rugby and the GRC, otherwise known as the Subscriber Series. This is a series where you guys take the field against the world's elite, and more often than not, against each other. Just like today, we have two of our subscriber teams going 1-on-1, and two very, very good subscriber teams at that as well. It is the top of the table, Flakers at home, taking on the defending champions, the Guardians, and a team that is looking very much better after those first few rounds. They started things off poorly, a couple of losses in the books as well, but they come back now with a 3-win, 2-loss record, and they've fought their way back up to 4th position. Last time out, they beat another rival subscriber side in the Dragons, 27-24, and now they're back on the block once more, taking on the Flakers, who have had an incredible start to their season. 5-0, they couldn't have dreamt of any better. 3 bonus points, top of the table. They look absolute class. Last time out, they had a very close game against the Bolters, but the fact of the matter is they won, they got a bonus point, and they went home happy, and that, my friends, is all that matters. Right, we got 2 big lineups to go through, so let's dig straight into it. Taking a look firstly at the home team. That is the Flakers for this matchup. Kicking things off in the front row, Lucas Barrett will start in the number 1 jumper alongside Stephen Samuel and Hugo Lambrex in the number 3. Moving into the second row, Ethan Holton and Craig Anderson, the captain and selector, comes in the number 5 jumper. Moving to the back row, Chris Darrenson will be blindside, will be Francois Valentine on the open side, and Alpha Lautani will wear the number 8. Bernard Anghan will run the show from scrum half, and he'll partner up with Jake Capone in the halves. Moving through to midfield, it'll be Pedro Porter, who will start inside centre, with Oscar Johansson, who will be at outside. On the wings, you can't go past him. Valentino Josiah, left-hand side. Botti Mandir on the right. And the hero from round 5, Joshua Barrett, will be once again at fullback. On the flip side for the Guardians, we start things off with the big number 1, Levi Smith, and his front row continues on with Jason Mitchell at hooker and Chris McCartney on the tight head. Moving back to that second row, Rico Rhodes resumes his spot in the middle of the pack, with Harry Andrews making a friend in that second row. Moving to the back row, take a look at this. Jack Sheps, the captain and selector, will start in another position this round. He's in the back row at 6 on the blind side, with Cole Flake on the open side and Yayan Davis at number 8. That will be fun to watch, no doubt. Moving into the back line, Isaac Fisure comes back into the team at scrum half and partners up with Don Butler, a very, very experienced combination there at 9 and 10. Midfield sees Sean Barrett, who's been very impressive last couple of rounds, move out to 12, and he will be with Tavio Slavers, the exciting winger, coming in to 13. On the wings, there'll be a Donga Winyama in 11, there'll be Callum Ewing in 14, and to wrap it all up, John McKenzie completes the side in the 15 jumper. Both sides have a stack of experience on the bench as well. For the Flakers, Bobbs, Matthews, Chuck Warren moves to the bench today. Smith, Johnson, Matenzi, Sanchez, and Valentine to complete their 23. For the Guardians, Samiyu, Knight, Winyama, yep, both of them are there. Givens, Godfrey, Hunter, and Gardner will complete their 23. It's going to be McKenzie versus Matenzi. That was almost absolute mouthful. It's sunsetting in the sky here at Toronto Field. It's looking like a peach of a night for some great rugby. Crowd is packed, so let's get down to the action. In round 5, we've seen the awesome new kits of the Flakers in purple. Today, they've been put in the bin because it is the Guardians who will be wearing their pink kits. Flakers in the white and yellow. We're underway. First opening match of round 6 of the GRC. Season number 6 as well. And it is the Guardians in the pink who struggle their way to some early possession. We
not releasing
the back of the penalty. Oh, that is a huge call. Harry Andrews getting right in the thick of it, but I think it was Flake who took that ball in. And a penalty straight away for the Flakers, and an easy 3 turned down as well by Captain Craig Anderson, opting Instead, to go for the corner, but they've got to justify this. I mean, just a couple of minutes into the game to turn it down would have been an easy 3 for Ankahan. Instead, we see Stephen Samuel to throw to the line out. He's gone to the back instead, and Craig Anderson, the captain, has pulled that one in. But we pick up the back there from Ankahan, a grubber in behind, and it might work out okay. It was fielded at the back there from Jan Davis.
Set.
But he has gone over his own in goal. So it will be a Flakers scrum feed. Ankahan, 4 minutes already in this matchup. Set piece is in the works. Capone waits to the right, gets it, delivers back to Valentino Desire. Swiftly quick, a ball out wide, and we grab in here from Johansson. And it beats everyone into touch from the outside centre. Set play that just didn't quite come off how they would have liked from the Flakers. Johansson looking for the work of Botti Mantia out there, of course. Prolific try scorer in this season so far is Mantia, as here is John McKenzie slapping this one away, and the Flakers will run it straight back. Capone's being skipped there, and instead it's a big breakthrough in the middle for Porter. And he's got to stand out again. Mandia was the man right there ready to go. And picking off the back there from Darrenson. Goes sideways just a couple of minutes. Here's Ankahan back in the action. Gets back to Porter, who makes another half break. Ankahan looking to Anderson. Oh, there's numbers to burn out here. Got to be a try. The Flakers has been taken down. Josiah. Great tackle out wide. But the numbers it's knocked on. Oh, they've just dropped a try. The Flakers unbelievably spilling the beans when it would have been easier to score. Well, my word, you've got to give credit there. Slavers has just saved a try.
Crouch. Bind.
And on the short side, the knock on. My goodness me. Electric start from the Flakers, but defence from the Guardians. Electric so far. Here's Fashure feeding the scrum. And unsurprisingly, he just picks us up and he smashes it downfield. Leaves Barrett the big chase, but he brings it back in. And now the Flakers, Johansson turns it back inside, and Capone will take it to ground right on halfway. Ankahan with a bit of width there. Anderson looks wide, and Josiah again has been undone once or twice. Great ball back into Valentine. This time Francois Valentine runs very well. He's Ankahan, a little bit of a dummy, gets away from the would-be defence there of Ewing. Second wave takes him out. Here is Holton, a good ball outside him to find Johansson, and Oscar Johansson has been in everything so far tonight. It's Francois Valentine, another run, beautiful ball to Josiah, double edge wing, Josiah will score! Valentino Josiah, not to be denied this time. Through the dummy, got 2 minds for John McKenzie, who couldn't get a finger on him. Great pace from the left winger, and we know these Flakers are very electric. Give them half a chance and they'll put you away. Great little ball to back there from Valentine. Excellent pass for Josiah. And the finish, absolutely flawless from the man down the left wing. Well, the light's starting to take effect here around Toronto Field as the sun sets away. You just see it peeking away down before the stadium there. Here is Ankahan to open up his account tonight. Delivers 7 points to 0. There's the Flakers who take an early lead, finally justifying that kick to the corner after 3 minutes, but that's taken 20 minutes for them to execute that plan. So a lot of this half has been gone already as John McKenzie resumes play, looking for Valentine, who pulls it in and does well again. Francois Valentine to get the ball in for the Flakers. Short pass, and we spin play around there, very nicely done from Darrenson, who's thick into the action. Slow ball coming back here for the Flakers. Is it going to come back for Ankahan? It's very slow, but it does come back. Yeah, here he is, but Ankahan, he's trying to intercept the Sheps. Oh, it's been kicked up. Flake's gone flying. Anyway, it's gone out to Slavers on the right. Regardless of that action there between Sheps and Flake, unbelievable. Butler, little pick off to the short side. Now Fashure will pick up again, and an injury! Oh, Isaac Fashure, not been his best GRC season, but that is a big blow to lose Isaac Fashure this early. And on will come Archer Godfrey in his place. Let's be honest, an adequate replacement to bring on in Godfrey. But
Bind.
Isaac Fashure was just starting to warm into this game.
Set.
Now for Godfrey, he's got to hit his straps as quickly as possible. We're half an hour in this. 7 points to nil. The Flakers leading the Guardians, and here is Godfrey. You hold up play before finding it to Butler, and now they get a bit more width on it throughout to Slavers, and he slips it inside to McCartney, who goes back to the hard-running lines here of John McKenzie, who's up in the line. Godfrey has to wait for this one. Beautiful pink kits here of the Guardians. Godfrey slips it back to McCartney for another carry. Sheps is there to clean quickly. Flake will get a quick ball out at 9. Waiting for in the back there is Mitchell. Left side, they continue to attack. Slavers looking for a way through. So Compass on the wing, moving himself in a little bit. He has a good run from the back from Yan Davis. Into the 22 he goes. The big rumbling number 8. So much express pace in this team. Here's Godfrey. Wide ball this time. Swinging it out to Ewing, who goes back inside to the would-be line there. Otavio Slavers. Godfrey again. Looking left side, Davis offloads it. Winyama looking for a way through. They're going right through. Rico Rhodes gets the job done. Flake offloads nicely to Andrews, who's back outside. And eventually they go to ground, just 10 metres short here. Guardians on a good rumble. Here's Flake with another good carry. 3 defenders swept aside like beasts of trash. Godfrey picks and goes himself again. Just 5 metres short. Sheps has a go. What a ball from Jack Sheps out to the finisher, Callum Ewing. And just like that on the stroke of the 40, the Guardians grab their opening points. Well, you just can't let this team sit. You just can't lay down and let them play their game. You've got to attack the rucks when the Guardians are on the ball, because they're going to keep on hitting. And when they do, your defence gets shrunk down and they eventually get you with numbers unmarked. A man like this, that is criminal. Callum Ewing is an absolute finisher, and he shows it just there. Butler, really good at 10 tonight so far as well. Made some big passes out wide. And this Guardians team is one that loves to throw the ball and get it some air. And they get a little bit of reward there late. They've been under the pump this first half of the Guardians. But I'll be pleased that they've come back right on the stroke of half-time to score the ultimately match-tying points and send these two teams to the sheds, well, to the concrete brick wall by the looks of that for half-time, with the score tied up at 7-7. But yeah, the stats do certainly emphasise that point. It's been all the Flakers, more ball, more possession, and they've had more chances to do something with it as well. Not taking 3, though, has been a bit of a downer as they tied up 7-7. That could be a point of difference for either of these two sides if they can find a way to get something over the dot. Back to halfway for John McKenzie. And he'll kick this one deep down into Flakers territory. This is the area. This is where you want to get that penalty. Lucas Barrett drags it in for the Flakers. Here's Ankahan, a bit of room to the left-hand side. They can find it. They do. Josiah's the man once more. Looking up the left-hand side. He's trying to back and field. Harris, Ethan Holton. Now does anyone stop Holton from here? He's going side by side with McKenzie, and they won't get near him. They don't even get within a whiff. No chance. Ethan Holton, welcome back to the top of the mountain. Well, it's sure been a good old while to have really seen Ethan Holton stretch those legs out. But Josiah has been incredible tonight. Valentino Josiah once more carving up inside ball. What the hell was John McKenzie doing there? Sheps led the chase back, but let's be honest, Ethan Holton beats many a player to the line, and once more, he shows just why. McKenzie had the inside line though, had him for pace, just didn't try and make the tackle. Really, really bizarre. Almost like AR sort of running style there, as Ankahan nails the extra 2. It's 14 points to 7. And it's the Flakers who take control of this one early on in the second half. Well, very bizarre start to the second half defensively. That man there on screen, what are you doing with yourself? Certainly got to sort that one out as quickly as possible. We get things underway again. Nicely taken down once more. Valentine, he's been in everything tonight. It's a great drop off ball. Finds more space here for Johansson. A little chip on the top. Oh, Pedro Porter's right there. Wanyama gets back on him quickly. This is a great start to the second half of the Flakers. They are rumbling on all cylinders. Francois Valentine switches it back to the left-hand side. Oh, great pass from Barrett. And now Capone. That is it. That is the 3rd try for the Flakers. And take a bow. Brilliant. Joshua Barrett with the assist of a champion. Little chip over the top too that Pedro Porter regathered was very good. But this switch of play here from Valentine was brilliant. And then Joshua Barrett, oh my word. That was an orgasmic pass from the prettiest man in world rugby. Finishing to this man here, Jacob Bone, who just gets the job done. Wow, that was utterly outstanding. The two midfielders, Johansson and Porter, starting that all off. Very rarely you see a good wee chip and chase come up with reward. But I tell you what, they've done something special there. Banana Eckhart delivers the extra 2. 21 points to 7. The second half has been a rumbling of a start here from the Flakers. And they've taken over this game 49 minutes in. And it is one-way traffic. Someone get the police involved. McKenzie kicks off. And he's so good off the kickoffs at the Flakers. And once again they do it too. Francois Valentine. But Pedro Porter who goes back inside. And Anderson takes it to ground. That one not as productive as the last 2. Oh, massive hit. Huge turnover as well. And Rowan Wanyama to the left-hand side. Gets the ball in. Archer Godfrey looking for a supportive gain. Davis here from the front side. Davis inside the 22. Had a couple of cracks. Lost ball. Capone picks up. And the Flakers defuse a rapid attack by the Guardians.
Advantage.
Oh, knocked on. What a monster. Absolute monster of a hit there from the Guardians. Now they'll switch into attack mode. They do it well, Rico Rhodes. Right in front of the sticks. Godfrey goes left side. Flake drops it off short. Little inside ball in from Barrett as they switch it back to the right side. Advantage is over. Jason Mitchell gets it. Here is Chris McCartney having a rumble. How many players does it take to bring him down? About 6. Well, it looks of that. Here's Godfrey again. Dangerous running near the breakdown. Great little ball to the outside. Inside pass from Butler. Gets it eventually to Andrews. On the ball quickly was Valentine. Godfrey again grabs another half a metre or so, goes closer to the try line. Flake waiting, playing number 9. Look at him there, he's absolute man mountain. Diving pass, looking for Levi Smith. Great opportunity here from Andrews, out wide to Wanyama. Great pass from Harry Andrews. And Adonga Wanyama puts the Guardians back in the game. Well, time is going to be their enemy here, the Guardians, as they've got to try and fight their way back into another scoring play before full time, just to have a chance to win this match. Neither side taking penalties, which has been the real difference. Look at this. Oh, Harry Andrews, great pass. In the thick of the action, if you get a ball over the top, we spoke about it before half time. The Guardians love to give the ball a bit of air. This man was a bit of a catalyst earlier on in that phase, before Harry Andrews got the ball. But at 21 points to 12, still 20 minutes to play. Definitely plenty of time to score another 2 tries here, or even a try and a penalty, a try and a drop goal. Doesn't matter how you combine them. The window is still open for the Guardians, but they need to sort out this kickoff, get themselves back in control and get themselves down the right area of the field straight away. For the Flakers though, it's all about pinning it down, scoring something themselves, really shutting the door on the possible comeback here by the Guardians as that ball is dragged in from W. Slavers. Is another good run there. As this could be a turnover. Oh, this could be catastrophic here for the Guardians. Big play for the Flakers. He's going for a drop goal. He was lining up a drop goal, and the Guardians have turned it over, and Flake will rumble it forward. And the Flakers turn it over, which the referee deems no advantage. So we'll be going back for the scrum feed. Guardians defeat Flakers. Look at this. Look at Bernard Ankerhan. He was lining up a drop goal. He is about to smoke it. Levi Smith getting up nice and fast and causing that distraction and the knock on eventually. Saving the Guardians bacon there. If he got that off, Ankerhan would have made it 24-14. And ultimately, with less than a quarter of an hour to play, that would have been shut-up shop time for the Flakers. In the meantime, though, Godfrey's got the scrum nicely off his forward pack. Butler waits to the left. Butler runs with it. Butler's still running with a little side ball there. Fighting Barrett. Nice done. Flake off the scrum. Very active there to get across and support. Here's Davis. Yeah, and Davis breaks the line. Now he's up to 22. Can't find support up to halfway. He is instead. And he just couldn't find the support players to keep it alive there. Rico Rhodes back inside. Barrett's trying to force his way through. It's going to be a turner here. Oh, Flakers on that ball. And a huge hurry. We're up to 70 minutes now. This could be it. Holton, little inside ball, trying to bust away through there. Johansson doing very well yet again. 8 minutes to play. And the ball is with Ethan Holton. Gone to the 22. Turnover! Oh, that's massive! Archer Godfrey, he's got the ball, he's given it to Davis. Time is ticking. Guardians got to score within a couple of minutes. Well, this one is done. It's curtains. A draw could be the way we're going. Is there an opportunity? Barrett, left side. Move opportunity through the midfield for switching it back to the right-hand edge. Now it's Ewing. Great pass from Ewing. Finding Flake. McCartney, another carry there from the big prop. 76 minutes gone. Godfrey, good ball to... Whoa, great tackle on Butler as well. Here's Godfrey again, getting a bit of width. Now they go straight up the middle. Big chance here from Slavers. Little inside ball to Barron. They've got away to Yan Davis. Where's the pace? Yan Davis going under the sticks. Davis will score. 78 minutes gone. Is there time? Is there time? Hold on to your hats. Hold on to your socks. We're going to the very death of this match. Well, let's execute this try first. Midfield combination, Slavers and Barrett doing brilliantly. And Yan Davis, well, he just showed up Ethan Holton. Earlier, Holton outrun his backline. And Yan said, well, anything you can do, I can do better. And Mr. Davis did it all himself. What a try to save this game for the Guardians. Down 21-7. Here we go, 79 minutes. Kicker's up, kicker's good, 20, 24, 79, 24. We're going to have a restart. We're going to have a restart. Wow, hold on to any loose fitting clothing because this one is all tied up. Will we have a winner? There goes time. Will these teams want to play? Will they do anything? Slavers takes a kickoff down. Sheps has it. He goes back to McKenzie, who's kicked this away. Oh, very bizarrely, John McKenzie, what are you doing? It's back there for Mandir, who's kicked it again. And Botti Mandir, what's he doing? Sheps has pulled it in. Flake saves it from the touchline. A bit of width on it now as they go through the middle road. Back to Barrett. His hero is Chris McCartney. Oh, the hero that could be Chris McCartney. Oh, he's gone to the 22. Unthinkable from the prop. Waiting for it is the hero, Yan Davis so far. Looking to be the ultimate hero with 2 late tries. Waiting for it, Sheps. He'll deliver it out to Archie Godfrey, who was a danger in season 5. Not quite lived up to that same hype so far this season. Levi Smith, consistent as ever, does another hard-working job. Harry Andrews waits for it. Right on the 22 now, the Guardians. Switch of play around the corner there from Jason Mitchell, finding us out wide. Here is Callum Ewing. Little inside ball there, Butter. Beautiful ball around the corner. Harry Andrews gets it back. Goes Sheps. He doesn't pass. Oh, he didn't pass into Sheps. Picked up from Davis. Goes away nicely to Slavers. Slavers gets to 7 metres short. Rico Rhodes picks and goes. Rico Rhodes getting tackled brilliantly. Driving it down there was Joshua Barrett. Godfrey picks himself. Godfrey goes into contact. Oh, great tackle there. Lambricks turnover as well. It's there for the Flakers. And it's Josiah down the left-hand side. McKenzie saves the day. Davis is here in action. Now it's a chance for the Flakers. Guardians will be absolutely sweating on that turnover. What can they do? Holton, Josiah once more. He's the magic man right now. Right to south side there, 22. Here's a bit of a run from Hugo Lambricks. Not his best work, but he secures the ball brilliantly. Anghan, Anderson, flirting with the sideline, fends away a couple of players and gets another couple of metres. Long way from the Guardians line here. If they want to go coast to coast, the ball spilled. Oh, dived on it just in the nick of time. Then the Flakers hang on. Sheps was flourishing around with possession, couldn't bring it in. Oh, this could be a turnover here. Is it? Is it late? Is it going to be? Oh, it says it's a turnover to the Guardians. Wide ball. Left side flank gets a pass off. Switch of direction. Back it goes. Open man. And Callum Ewing. The hero for the Guardians. He's done it. He'll win it for the Guardians. What drama. What absolute drama. It was a switch of play. Flake was there. Oh, there it is. Slavers gets a perfect ball switching back. The Flakers' defence was switching way to their own right. The ball quickly switched back to the left. And Callum Ewing, my word. What a finish. What an absolute finish to this game. 26-21, 99 and a half minutes. I can't believe it. 100 minutes later, the Guardians have done it. What a breathtaking match. The streak is over. Undefeated, the Flakers finally go down to the beautiful pink kits of the Guardians. Well, their game had it all. 21-7. Flakers led midway second half. And then something flicked a switch inside the Guardians and they awoke in devastating form. They'll also pick up a bonus point as well. Will be their fourth, the Guardians and the Flakers getting one apiece. 4 tries to 3. Yan Davis and Adunga Winyama got one. Callum Ewing with a double for the Flakers. So Ethan Holt and Jay Capone and Valentino Josiah one apiece. Ankahan and Butler 100% from the tee. I need to take a breath. That was exceptional rugby from these two sides. 28-21. Stat-wise was pretty close. Territory heavily to the Guardians overall. But look at that tackle count. Not very often you get a good 100 tackles out of these two sides. And today, literally 100 minutes of absolutely electric rugby. The Guardians have done it. And I just don't feel like the end of that match will be beaten very easily. With that in the books though, let's go take a look at the table and see what that does, given the bonus points and of course the win to the Guardians going on through there. Okay, so the Flakers were top of the table. 3 bonus points ahead of the time, now they're on 4, so they extend their lead at the top by a solitary point, up to 22 over the All Flakes. For the Guardians, however, that's a massive win. They're on 15. Sure, they've only leapfrogged over the Toa, but they were right in the Hawkeyes of Toulouse, who were crowding down behind them, looking for that leapfrog themselves. They've got a match at hand, as do the Toa and the All Flakes, who could go top of the table now, the only undefeated team in the GRC League so far. But the Guardians, well done. Woof, they go to 4-2, and it is the Flakers who suffer their first loss of the regular season. Moving on forward, speaking of the regular season, we can tune into what is happening for round 6 and 7. Had the first match of the round of 6, and we see the Guardians there as you just watched. 28-21, whew, all tries, no kicks. Did it the hard way. Ankahan tried for a drop goal and didn't get that reward. So the Guardians pull out the win, but we can see we've got plenty of action still to come. Dragons versus Munster, Crusaders, Bolters, Toa, beat Toulouse, and All Flakes, the Saracens. And our first look at round 7, which for the first time this season is going to be an all subscribers team versus AI team matches throughout. So Guardians, Munster, Flakers, Crusaders, Toulouse, Dragons, Bolters, All Flakes, and Saracens versus Toa. But man, these subscriber clashes, there's going to be plenty more to come, so don't worry about that as we get our way through the season. There's only a few rounds left to go as well, so the business is really starting to pick up. That is it from me today, though, team. Thank you for tuning and watching. I hope you've enjoyed today's coverage of the matchup. And, of course, thanks to everyone who supported the channel, whether it be here on YouTube or, of course, on Twitch as well. Thank you all very so much. I'll be seeing you in a couple of days' time for plenty more from the GRC. Until then, thank you all for tuning in, and take care.